Hello, guys. So today I'm going to be doing a love reading, and I decided to use my new water deck, which you guys know I love water and I love mermaids. So I decided to pick some cards from the deck and do one of these pick a card readings. So I would just invite you to pick the card that you feel most naturally drawn to and try not to use your mind too much with it. Just look at the cards and whatever your intuition is drawing you towards, that will be your card for this reading. Okay. So for card 1, so this is the pink card. Okay, so what is going on for card 1 in terms of love life? What is going on in their love life? For some reason, for card 1, I'm really getting, I feel like someone is working too hard, putting too much pressure on themselves. I see someone running a race, so they're like running a marathon. I'm just seeing people working hard, whether it's at the office, working hard, training. And I literally just got a card that says training, learning, new hobbies, and passion. So someone might be a gymnast. I'm seeing a marathon runner. I feel like these people are spending more time with their family. There is a cleansing process going on with a lot of you. A sort of, I get that a cleansing is needed. And I feel like a lot of you guys are working too hard for some reason. I'm also seeing these references to roses and also queens. So I think this is a call to step more into your queen role. Because if you're working all day, this is not the energy. This is not the queen energy. And this is what a lot of you guys are being called to step into. And your stage right now within the soulmate journey, or if you are on like a highly spiritual love journey, this is the challenge for you right now, is to live more like a queen. I'm also getting that for some of you, your father could be holding you back from fully stepping into that. So I don't know if anything needs to be solved with the father. Maybe you need to talk to him. Maybe you need to... I'm also getting... maybe some of you are involved with a business with your father or something like that. You know what I mean? But that's not, I don't think that's serving you. It's like this whole idea of working hard, working for the man, working for a man. It just can't happen. It can't be happening anymore. So for you guys, a big change needs to happen. And it feels more ground level. It's like things that you do in your day-to-day life. I keep seeing roses. So if you resonate with roses or any of the rose priestesses, any of the colored roses of the rose priestesses, this could be helpful for you. Connect more to that, the high frequency of the rose. I'm also getting, so I just heard Esmeralda, and whenever I hear Esmeralda, it makes me think of the gypsy from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes, I love Disney, so I get a lot of symbolism from Disney when I do readings. And Esmeralda, she's very strong in her psychic abilities. She's a gypsy. So she also represents, to me, the more wild side of femininity. And I think a lot of you guys are being called to step more into that more free feminine spirit. And I know it's very hard. It's very hard. But this is why certain things, I think, need to be rearranged in your life. If you feel like you're working too hard and you're too boxed in, this needs to be changed. Yeah. So I am getting images of travel. Some of you guys may be traveling in the near future. It does feel like a Spanish-y kind of place, or South America. So this may be a step in your soulmate journey. I also see I see a guy surfing and who's really into those kind of extreme sports. Well, I guess that's not really extreme, but like skateboarding, snowboarding, anything with a board. So someone could meet a soulmate in the near future who is into that kind of thing. I also see pets coming in. So someone may be getting a dog, like a little dog. So if you're already with your love and you're thinking about getting a dog, I see that. Maybe this dog will be part of your soulmate journey. And it's kind of a shaggy dog. Like a little shaggy dog. I also just heard leave him. So if you feel restricted by a man, this is like very much a theme for this card. If you feel restricted by a man, whether it's your boss, your father, the current partner that you're with, I just heard leave him. If you feel like you want to leave him, this could be confirmation. I'll just say again, I do see travel to a warm place. And this is part of a soulmate journey for you guys. It just feels like this card is very much about big changes, making big moves, kind of rearranging your life. I don't know why I just heard a reference to donuts. Why donuts? Okay, there could be some fairy activity. That's why I got the donut reference. Some of you guys may be connected to the fairy energy in a big way. This group really feels like they're on the right track. They're, like I said, making changes. They're blooming. They're also testing the waters a bit on who they could be, who they want to be. It's almost like they're thinking about it. They're trying new things. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing. And in general, like this group feels pretty hopeful. Maybe in the past you were more stressed about love, things like that, but it's almost like it's kind of like a game now for you. And yeah. So, card 2, this is the green card. I'm getting these references to climbing the stairs, climbing a ladder, being in the spotlight. With this group, I feel like you know what to do to progress on your soulmate journey, but it's almost like you don't want to do it. There's some fear. You're apprehensive. I feel like maybe someone wants or is in a situation where they were going to get married and now they don't want to. Or like a big step was going to be taken with someone and now it's not happening, or you just don't want to. It's fear of the unknown. That's what's going on. And some of you guys might feel like you're almost tangled up in something and it's like just gone too far and you're like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. And this could be a relationship that you're in. You need time. You need time to think about things, to decide if this is really something you want to do. I'm just being shown a tiger. So the tiger energy is very overwhelming. It's overtaking you. So that's the energy I'm getting. There might be a need for you right now to really voice your opinion. I just really feel like someone's in a situation, relationship-wise, that they feel like they're in too deep and they don't want to do it anymore. So maybe voicing, I just heard sing and I just got the sirens card. So voicing how you feel about this could be helpful. Yeah, I'm just seeing someone like stomping their foot and being like, no, I don't want to do this. So I would encourage you to let that be known if you're feeling this. Someone may also be mourning the loss of a lover. Maybe you just broke up with someone. And if you're in this space, I would encourage you to let yourself feel it fully. So don't hold back. Give yourself time to actually feel those emotions of loss. And when you're doing that, just try to relax your whole body so that it actually releases and doesn't just stay kind of cycling in your body. I'm getting a reference to Sunday or Sundays, like the day of the week. If this day is significant to you, this might be a confirmation. I'm also seeing black cats. So if black cats are significant to you, let me know. And black cats are also connected to the womb space and that void energy. And that dark, creative, feminine energy, if you know what I mean. I'm also seeing witches. So it's just, I am seeing this more darker energy going on. And that's okay. There might be some emotion that needs to be released, though. Even if you don't consciously know it, there might be something underlying that needs to be felt. I'm getting references to planes and jet setting. I'm hearing the name Sam. So if that name is relevant to you. Yeah, and I also hear cross country. So some visits could be happening. This may have to do with a soulmate or a future soulmate. And it feels like it's in the US or honestly in Canada. Or you're going from Canada to somewhere, or you're going to Canada or traveling across Canada or the US. I'm getting references to video games. And I don't know why, but this feels like a video game convention. Okay. Yeah, definitely some kind of video game or, you know, those fan expos, things like that. There could be an important connection to be made at one of those conventions for someone. I also just heard Rudolph. If that name is significant to you, this might be a sign that this reading applies to you. Someone also might be thinking of moving to a farm or it's like you want to have children on a farm. So children on a farm may be in your future. Someone may be linking up soon with, I see this guy who really likes to lift heavy things. I see a guy lifting buckets of water, and it does seem like it's out in the wilderness. So this could be a possibility for someone. This could be someone's highly spiritual soulmate coming through. Yeah, I do see like a really strong Hercules type guy. Like, I'm serious about this. So this could be for someone. And he appears to be Caucasian with brownish, kind of reddish hair. Someone may have a soulmate. I'm talking about the ultimate soulmate. That is definitely a lot older than them. And it's okay. You don't mind, but it's definitely unexpected and it definitely will surprise you. Someone may have a soulmate who's very into little like watches, little gadgets, but old, like antique. I also see someone who's pretty young, but if you're young, then that just to me, he seems younger and has very much like a fairy energy to him, very mischievous. Has that, you know what I'm talking about? That kind of mischievous look that people who are connected to fairies kind of give. Yeah, this could be a possibility for someone. I do feel like I have a lot of people who are connected to the angelic realm that I'm connecting to, that I'm speaking to. So one way that you guys can tap into your ultimate soulmate and get on your highest path is I'm just getting to connect more to the angels because you guys are very connected to angels, I'm getting. So it would be a very natural thing for you. One thing that I like to do is to just, and this is your angel family, so you don't have to be afraid of them. They're your family. And they have a very similar signature to you. So one thing that I do is I just literally just ask them I'll just ask them, angels, please fill my heart with your love now. And then I'll just kind of let it happen. And it really gives a balancing and kind of cleansing effect to your energy. So this could help you, I think. I'm really getting to connect more to your body. And like I said before, feeling your emotions and not suppressing them. Even if you have to give yourself a safe space to just do it, this will be helpful for you because I feel like a lot of you guys still have these emotions running in your body, and this could be from a past love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Definitely would recommend you do some relaxation, like some very deliberate relaxation, because you definitely need it. And this will serve you in your love life going forward. Okay. So now the final card. This is the blue card. For some reason, I'm getting comparison. So you may be looking outside of yourself a lot, or there's someone who's comparing themselves to you. I get that there could be some people who I guess you could say are maybe jealous of you. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that just came through really strong. And this may have to do with a current love situation. So maybe you're with some and someone else was trying to sabotage it. I feel like that could be it. I'm seeing guitars and kind of this live music scene. This could be relevant to someone. This could be confirmation for someone. And maybe a drummer. Like I see like a guitarist, a drummer, a band. Yeah, there could be women around you who, I don't know, are trying to throw you off a bit, or yeah, you just never know. This could be someone who maybe liked the same person that you liked. So maybe you have a crush on someone and they also like them, and it's just, they don't really have good wishes for you. They do, I do feel like they have something against you. Yeah, it's almost like you try to do something and then you feel like you're getting cut down. And I'm just saying that there is a reason for that. Like you don't realize that people around you, they can pick up on your power. They can be on a opposing track as you. So your goal or your end, like your ending, could mean that their ending won't happen. So that's where you get these weird dynamics between people, where you meet someone and you're like, oh, I don't know why I just don't like that person. But there's a reason. It's because in the higher planes, you're kind of going against each other. And yeah, I feel like maybe in your love journey, this has happened a lot or is happening right now. The people I'm talking to are also very psychic and have the potential to be very powerful in that way. And honestly, I find that the people who are very psychic and they know a lot of stuff, they'll kind of get targeted, because people don't like it when you can kind of see through them or know what they're up to. They don't like that. Someone might also be really into studying right now. So studying a lot of spiritual texts or just really diving into that. I would say that that's a good thing. It could be that I just heard trauma bond. So this could be a sign that the person that you're with or who you think you should be with is not healthy. And that you're better off letting that connection go. So someone may, in the future, live in a very tropical place where you're basically living half outside. It really makes me think of Costa Rica or one of those rainforesty places. So this could be a possibility for you. You may even have an outdoor kitchen. I'm really getting a nature vibe for someone. It's almost like you guys are going to live outside. I do see someone with so I see a guy with a very big build, very big, like maybe kind of like a bodybuilder, but not like super, super tall. with very dark skin and who does live in like a far off place, like I said, a tropical place somewhere that's very hot and humid. This could be a potential soulmate for someone. Someone may also dance with their soulmate, and I get tango actually, which I love. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Someone may also eventually link up with a farmer. So this person has a farm. This could be your future soulmate. And super down to earth, very down to earth, and just like wears whatever, of course, because farmers, they just wear whatever, and just lives a very simple life. And when I'm seeing him, he is thinner, tall, and has kind of like a scruffy beard. Why did I just hear Fly Guy? Why did I hear that? Is that from like a movie? That sounds familiar. Like a nickname from a movie or something. Maybe that's a superhero reference. I also see someone who is maybe lives in a big city like New York or something like that. Like a big American city, and is an artist, like a visual artist. So that's very interesting. So that could be someone's future soulmate. I am really getting that a lot of the people in this group, you are meant to do a spiritual kind of service that's meant to be your actual career, vocation. A lot of you are very gifted in this, so if you've been thinking about stepping more into that, doing something spiritual as your career, you can do it. I'm just telling you, I'm really getting that message strongly. And this may be part of your soulmate journey, you know? Really stepping into that and owning it and having full confidence in your abilities. I think that is a big thing for a lot of you. I'm just getting this confirmation that you will eventually get there. It just seems kind of arduous right now. I just got a reference to Marie Antoinette. If that means something to you, this could be a confirmation. To me, Marie Antoinette is very much stepping into your power as a woman, and this is kind of what this card has been about. Realizing that, oh, you're powerful. Some people are not wanting you to totally be that, to be your full self. So, yeah, I really feel like that's a big thing for a lot of you guys. Realizing your power as a woman and having these kind of inherent spiritual abilities. I'm just really getting show up for yourself. Show up for yourself. Kind of a oxymoron because it's like perform for yourself. Why would I do that? But it's very much bringing your abilities, bringing your full self into this body, into this world. Because you can. Okay, so that's it for this reading. Please let me know if anything resonated with you in the comments below. If you're interested in getting a more in-depth reading, I will post my shop in the description. I will see you guys in the next video.